Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. Oh my goodness, I think we need to go on a field trip. We need to go in the other yarn room. It needs help. And we need to find Alice. Okay, one of you, thank you so much. I both love you and I don't know what else to think of you at the same time, reminded me that there's 6 weeks till Christmas and I need to finish Alice. If you're not sure who Alice is, it's an Alice in Wonderland crochet along, and I have 3 of them started. One in worsted weight yarn. I've done the center square, and that is it. And I still haven't finished weaving in all my ends. I just love that square. And then I have the DK version where I bought the kit with all the colors appropriate and everything from Wool Warehouse. And I have not finished the full center square. And then I have the thread version where I bought a box of colored crochet threads from Hobby Lobby. And I'm just making the center square on that can be framed or what have you. I was just curious on how that was going to look, obviously smaller, using the different sizes of the yarn. Now the goal originally is to make Alice and give that to my daughter-in-law for Christmas. Yeah, my only saving grace is she doesn't watch my channel and she has no idea I made that promise. Yeah, so you know where I'm going with that one, right? So let's go look for Alice. So here we are in my yarn room again, and we can see right there that yes, that skylight is going to cast some light on the yarn. So I don't know, one of you suggested maybe we do a UV something for that skylight. So once we get the yarn put away and all the other things, but I am in here and I've not been in here and I've not been putting things away. And I'm going to try to find the box. You know, one of these boxes that has labels on it, lace projects. Okay. Because somebody wisely told me, asked me, commented, I don't know. Oh, look, that one's got finished items in it, and said, hey, you know what? You've got like 6 weeks left and you haven't finished any of those Alice in Wonderland blankets and you planned on giving that to your daughter-in-law for Christmas. So maybe you shouldn't be working on that really pretty sweater you just started. Maybe you should find the Alice in Wonderland blanket that's somewhere in here. This is Aberdeen wool. I wonder, is that, oh, look. Purple. Ooh, does that mean that might be my Aberdeen wool mystery box bags? Maybe that's what that is. I can open that and maybe we can do our giveaways because I promised those and then they got packed. So I think that might be that because it is labeled, but I'm not sure. I need to find that Alice box. It's in here. And I do know, oh, well, actually I don't know, but I think it's one of them that are this size, right? That's puppy's back here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, knitting projects. I got knitting projects in that one too. Yeah, see, that's a bigger box. Those boxes are like 2 feet high. These are smaller. I don't know. I'm gonna turn you off and I'm gonna see if I can find that and maybe take in the other room or something. And we need to find Alice. We're looking for Alice. We've got Alice times 3. Hey, look, my puppy's checking it out. He's liking it. I do have a cleared spot for my desk though, which is really neat. And our house is very well built. It's like a concrete bunker. So it's better if we stay wired. So there we go. Yeah, so that's my desk area. Right now it's not trash, but I'm sure it will be. But here we are. I did. Yes, I did. Look, there's Alice. Yeah, I have to open her. But before I did that, look, I actually undid or unboxed 2 boxes of yarn. Check that out. Those aren't full yet at the bottom, but I do have them. A couple other things, and that will go for the filming. Yep, that's right, found it. So we are good to go on all of that, but now it's time to go open up Alice. Oh, look, leg warmers, lots of fun stuff. All right. So I found the box. It took a bit. You could tell by how much more sun there was in the room, you know, by the time I turned the camera back on. But I got some success. I did get 2 boxes unpacked. Yay. I mean, every time we get a box unpacked and put away, that's good. I found a box of those cubes and everything, those fabric cubes, the blue ones that I had at the last place. And I just put those down at the bottom. They're not, well, one of them has some of the kids' toys in it, but they're not filled up with yarn or anything yet, but they've got a place. And hubby says he's going to probably help me do my next shelf. Still need to order some more, but that's okay. to do the next IKEA shelf, and then maybe we can start, there's no we, maybe I can start unpacking and putting away some more of that yarn. I did take a break because, you know, I just need to do that once in a while. I have plenty of yarn. I have plenty of supplies, so there's not a big deal. There isn't a rush. I have to keep telling myself there's no rush. It's mine. No one's going to take it from me. And if I don't get it put away in 1 or 2 days, obviously I haven't, it's okay. Last time we moved, it took me over a month. It actually took, close to a month before I even opened the first yarn box. Because of course I went and I had things that I hand carried and stuff, and I had projects going. So, you know, there wasn't any issue with that. But it took me multiple weeks before I even opened the first box. And it took a couple weeks before we even ordered the IKEA furniture, for that matter, to put together and everything to start opening. So we're way ahead of the game on this move. So there we go. But I did get the Alice box. See, I knew I labeled her, but it was on the bottom. But of course, they're always on the bottom, right? I mean, why would it be on the top? But it was on the bottom. I knew it was in there, and I knew that I specifically labeled it. And this one has all 3 Alice kits in it. And with the size box, I'm sure it's got more in it than just Alice. We're going to see. I got my handy dandy little scissors. Hubby's like, you know, I keep washing those, right? I'm like, that's okay. That's okay. And my little eyeglass scissors, get these on Amazon, like $6, $7 for a package of like 5 or 6 of them or something like that. Depends on the vendor, but I love them. Little eyeglass scissors. They just work for what I need them for. They're great for opening up the little boxes and stuff, and they're just fine. They just work. They're not fancy. Yeah, if you've got kids though, kids think they're fun too. So that's maybe not a good idea because they think they're fun. But probably should have sent those to Erin because she's got little ones. But I did send them because I like them. And you know, when I find something I like to share. So I did send her some too. That was a while ago. Okay. All right, we're getting there. Let's open this thing up and see what else did we pack with Alice. Alice had company. I wonder who Alice had company with. We're going to see. Come on, little scissors, put them back in my pocket, which is why they end up getting washed. Oh, Alice had lots of company. Alice was not lonely at all. I don't think I'm ready for this. Look at this. I'm not ready for this. I just wanted Alice. Why couldn't I have just had Alice in the box by herself? No. Look at that. Look, I don't know. I don't want to deal with all of this. Well, at least it's a bunch of finished things. You know, it's funny because the other day I was talking about it, how I had a friend of mine. It was Rose. She gave me so much yarn, and she just wasn't really interested in doing all the hats this year. I'm like, take these hats. And she felt a little guilty. I'm like, you just gave me like a lifetime supply of yarn. Take the hats. I will make more. It's not a big deal. And then I'm looking at this, and this wasn't even part of the selection of hats. Hats. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Look at that. It's fuzzy yarn. It's fuzzy little ghosts and stuff. Hats. Cowl. Hats. Yeah, these weren't even part of the selection because they were already packed. Hats. Yeah, I don't think that this one I love. I absolutely love that one. Hats. Yeah, tons and tons. Ooh, this is Nordica. I have a matching sweater. I do. And I've got this in multiple colors. This is Premier Yarns Nordica. They don't have it anymore. You can find it in people's stash like me. But I did make a sweater with this color. Of course I did. We know I did. But yeah, I mean, Oh, and this one's even different than the other ghost one. See, this one doesn't have fuzzy yarn. Where's the other? See? Look at this. And yeah, when we talked about, see, look, how cool is that? I did color work. I'm so proud of me. Hats. I don't know where these were hidden. This is the Caron cakes. Yeah, that's crocheted one. Hats. I mean, it's what I was saying. It was like not an issue that we shared. Oh, I think I know where this one might have been. Because I got some finished stuff in here too. Look at this. Kids' clothes. Kids' clothes. I don't know. Okay, so Alice is underneath all of this stuff. Alice is buried. Okay, we have to unbury Alice. She's not being able to breathe very well down there. But yeah. Oh, remember when I talk about the Cozy Toes sock yarn from Hobby Lobby? If you can get your hands on it, That is one of my favorite ones for this. Is what this is. This is like one skein. Look how stretchy that is. Oh my gosh. Kids clothes. Kids clothes. And this one I made specifically for the new baby that will be arriving sometime in the new year. And this one I made years before new baby was in the womb. So that's really exciting. And we're having a little boy. Well, me part's not having anything, right? But son and daughter-in-law, yeah, daughter-in-law is having a baby. And I made this for them years ago. Mom and dad both love the purple, both love the darks, both love that. So I think that one's a unisex enough one that will be not an issue for them to put on said baby. This is another one I made for them, but maybe they'll have a little girl next, because I don't think they're looking for just one child, but they're starting with one child. And no, mom doesn't have twins, even as much as we were joking with her when she first got pregnant. But this is another one, and this is that, like I said, that cozy toes. I love that. Look at the stretch of this stuff. Yeah. And this is one of those that I call a grow with me top, if you've ever heard that phrase, grow with me. And it's such a stretchy material, right? And then I'll flare it out with a little peplum. So for the little ones, this is a dress, and as she grows up, it's more like just a top. So that gives a little bit more wear, not just the kids grow so fast. But yeah, Alice is underneath there. I don't know, maybe they'll like this. Mom and dad both like bright colors, so maybe they'll like this. I've made this one, and none of the other kids wanted this one for their kids. I don't know. I think maybe I should have made the arms a little bigger, but it's so stretchy, it'll work anyway. But yeah, none of the kids claimed this one. I love this one. This one, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. But yeah, none of them claimed it. Everyone has different tastes, so you just can't get grumpy. But yeah, Alice is under here. Oh, I forget what pattern this is. This was definitely in the wear rotation for quite some time. I absolutely love how fun this is. I remember it was knit sideways, so you knit this all the way around and everything. You picked up stitches to finish the top. It was a pattern. It was not something, I don't think I did this one on my own. There were some of them I did on my own. Oh, look, it's inside out too. Oh, look, does that look better with the cables? Yeah, it does. There were some of them that I did freestyle and others that were definitely patterned, but you can see how much I like this. I mean, look at my hair. Right? Look at this. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh yeah, this one's going to stay out. Look at that. Get braids and everything. And I did find my darning needles. So that green hat with all the holes and everything, you know, the cowl thing, or the thing that we don't know what it is. It's going to be a hat. I'm going to wear it with the hair like this and everything, the braids. Oh yeah, it's going to happen. All right, so we need to move all of these done things. So as crafters, if we craft for any length of time, we tend to look like hoarders. I'm not a hoarder, I'm not. But we tend to look like hoarders because you think about this. This is all done stuff. But if you want to give things away and you want to share with people's, right? You have to make things in advance. You can't decide, hey, wow, somebody is showing up for dinner today. I want to give them a hat. Now, maybe you can, right? Can I get a hat done today? Yeah, crochet hats, definitely. Knit hats, sometimes. It depends on the pattern and what size needles, yarn, the whole 9 yards. But in general, you want to have kind of a stockpile worked up, and then it'll kind of whisper to you and say, hey, I need to go home with them. And then you give that away. That's how that works. What is this? Oh, look, I've got lots. Matches what I've got on. Look at this. This is nice. Oh, you know what I bet this is? This, I think, the yarn is Barocco Folio. Any more over there? Yes, I do. I have some purple over there. But I think that's what this yarn is. Beautiful. Have I used this, worn this? No. No, it's just one of those that somebody will claim. But it's a lavender, light purple. It's pretty. It just is what it is. Oh, we got more stuffed critters. Do we have room for the stuffed critters? We're going to make it happen. I don't know. I don't know if we have room for... Oh, we know I like that color. And look at the leaves. Oh, so much fun. Look at that. There's a lot of detail in this. Yeah. So yeah, Rose, if you're watching, I have more hats. I have a lot of hats. You didn't even see these hats. I have a lot of hats. You did not even come close to taking away my hats. I got a lot of hats. Ooh, I got down. Look. All right. I found Alice. This is my Alice. And I did put the things back. I think I've got all of the stuff. I don't know what size crochet hook I was using. I don't think I put that in here. It's okay. I'll figure it out. Maybe I did. Did I do a Ravelry page for this one? I don't know. But here's the square. Love this. That's Alice's legs going down the black hole. The flowers on the outside. Look at the mushroom. That's so cool. I got to do the white. See? Word to the wise, I did make longer tails for the white on this one because I did this in the worsted weight first, and then it was, oh, you go back and you put little French knots and everything on there to make the, look how much of a difference that makes. Look at that. Huge difference. This is like finished and cool. It's cool, but it's okay. But when you see it next to this, yeah, there's a huge difference. Those 3 little dots make a huge difference. So I made a very long tail so I can do that with it. So those are not woven in for that reason. And I'm not very far with this at all. I've got a couple of the black squares. That's it. I know with the worsted weight one, I hope I have all my stuff together. I know with the worsted weight one, I did all the black squares. I think I did the white squares and the green ones. They all need their decoration. They all need their other stuff on it. And it's the worsted weight one that, is she right there? Yeah, here she is. See? Look at that. It's the worsted weight one that I'm planning on giving to my daughter-in-law. And I still haven't done the ends. Every time I hold it like this, I play with it like it's some pom-pom fringe tassels, man. I'm telling you, I just think it's great. I think I'm going to have to make just a square for me also. Give this one, finish the blanket. Let's finish it before I make any more commitments to make more. But I think I'm going to have to make a square just for me because I'm just enjoying this. Turn it into a pillow. Maybe do the square as just the DK weight, so it's pillow size, right? Because that is a good size difference. I love that. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. And word to the wise, this is the color palette that was used for the pattern, for the Alice in Wonderland pattern. This is Big Twist yarn, Joanne Big Twist yarn. A lot of us went nuts when Joanne was going out of business and may have tried to buy the store out. That would be me, and splurged a lot. So I happen to have these colors on hand, which is crazy because most of the time I've got like a lot of one skeins and I've got a lot of yarn, but enough that's like 2,000-3,000 yards that you need for a blanket or more. And then of the same weight in all the different colors, that in general I don't have. But because of the Joanne stuff and the Big Twist value yarn, I had this and I had enough of all the colors and we can see. So if you have that, if you went nuts like I did, you might have it on hand and you might not have to go out and buy any more, or you might just be missing one color and you can always supplement that with pick another brand of worsted weight yarn. So you can do it for cheaper is what I'm getting at. You've got options. And then here is how far I got on my little thread version, right? There's the little legs. How cool is that little leg sticking out? So this is my little thread version. And you can see just, and I'm doing this on a size C crochet hook. And here we go. There's my 3. So I've got her out. Thank you and not thank you. It's a little bit of both. It's kind of a love-hate of reminding me that Alice needs to be worked on. Alice needs some love. Alice has fallen out of favor. Not because she did anything wrong. It's just been time, right? There was a little bit of a time lapse and then there was the move and I packed everything away. Oh, for that matter, I have in another box. It's in the other room. I'd have to go on another field trip. That's not happening today. The Universe in Bloom. That one is, I think it's in one of the project boxes. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But I originally had it at the very bottom of that 2-foot tall box. And before I taped it up, I realized that, dug through, got that, put that on the top of the box. So when I open that box, Universe in Bloom is there. It is the full beautiful kit in the gorgeous canvas bag. I got that from Wool Warehouse too. I'm not opening that one yet. I mean, we just opened Alice. So I've got 2 blankets going and the square because I'm not doing this. I was not planning on doing a full size of this. It was just the center square that I wanted to do because I'm kind of weird that way. You know, I made it in worsted weight and I'm like, what does it look like smaller? Smaller. That's what it looks like. It looks like the same, but smaller, but that's okay. We all have our quirks. This is mine. It's just, I want to see what it looks like. It's going to look the same. It's just smaller. No, I got to see it. It might look different. Yeah, it's going to look different. It's going to look the same. It's going to look smaller. Look, I've had this conversation with myself a lot. I just give up. I just give up because that little voice says, do it, do it, do it. And I lose. Yes. So I have 3. I have 3. This is why. But it's okay. Keeps me happy and keeps me off the streets. My husband always knows where I'm at. What? You're playing with yarn? I would have never guessed. I know. It's such a surprise. It is such a surprise. So that is where I am. It is always easy to find me. It is so easy to locate where I'm at and what I'm doing. It's yarn related. It's yarn related. So those are my things. That's what I have going on. And I have so much stuff. I have so much. What is in this? Oh, I'm not looking. We'll get into that another day. I'm not looking. I didn't see it. There's a lot. Right now, I'm taking little chunks. And like I said, I joke and it's tongue in cheek, but thank you very much, seriously, for reminding me how much time I have left to finish this blanket. If I want to gift this for Christmas, I would still like to do that. So the little gentle reminder and the nudge. Yeah, okay, the child in me might have kicked my feet a little bit and said, I don't want to, but I really do appreciate it because it would have made me sad once I realized, oh, wait, we're 2 weeks out and I didn't do this, right? Because I could see that happening too. So it's time for me to find my crochet hooks. Yeah, I did, because I know you guys were curious, I did find in the armrest of the chair that was mine, that's now hubby's. Why does he get all my chairs? I don't know, but something fell. It's okay. It's fine. It's soft. It's yarn. I did find a bunch of my cables, which is really good. I also found a box. I haven't opened it, and it does say it is my knitting needles, so it's a good chunk of my knitting needles. So I'm good with that. I know where they're at. It's not a big deal. They were just packed for a while. It's fine. It's, this is what happens when you move. That's how that works. It's just how that works. And that's what I've got. So I'm moving through. I'm moving through a little bit, just little tiny bits at a time. We have Alice. So now I know what the assignment is. Alice has been located. She's here. With that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye.